Alright, so the whole idea of this trade starts from this level right here. Um, it was playing as a support for this candle on the previous week. And as we can see, it then closed below, which means that, okay, there must be some sort of resistance, support. Now, what's special about this is that on the daily, on the weekly, that following candle this week, he first tapped above before, going down. So that kind of created the bias for me that, okay, my bias for Gbpjpy is more bearish than bull. And that's a result of the last two recent candles in confluence with this level of support. So now, once we start breaking down into the daily, you see another recurring pattern. You see that price came up to this level. Let's see if I could draw. Price came up to this level, couldn't push up, right? So it started going down. And this is the anticipation. Once price started flipping bearish on this particular candle, I was like, okay, I'm gonna look for a short position. So if you start going on to 4 hour, you see the strong move down. Not even top wick was formed. And I was at this point, I was just looking at a clear range to trade. I didn't want to trade here because I wasn't too sure if uh if there's going to be fake out or anything, or if it's going to go up, because there's still a hint of bullish presence. So I waited for another range to be broken, and it did. So 30 minutes, you can't really see any entry. There's a setup, but no entry. So I went down even lower to the lower time frame, to 15 minutes. 15-minute kind of presented an opportunity. It broke and it gave enough range for me at 9.3 for my stop loss, which is great. And looking left, you could see it's just clean. Everything is clean. There's not the next big range is like here or here. It's not much. It's here, 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 here. So I was aiming, initially here, but yeah, I was around right, actually exactly here. Saw the strong push at the opening of the I think 15-minute candle. Pushed down. I was like, okay, it didn't even create a top wick. I was just gonna leave the position. 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, 5 minutes. Um, as for how I managed this trade, I initially put my stop loss here. I did put an order, pending order for my partial stop loss right above here as well, because first the candle started opening up right here, create a high, and then I entered a sell stop right here. So once this triggered, I have my hard stop here and my soft stop here. That will close 50% if if the momentum doesn't carry itself down here. So, as you can see, it kind of did in 15 minutes. It retraced back down, up, and then hit the target that I just left. So that's how I managed my trade. My first 80% of the position was taking out at 1-to-1 risk reward. So right here, and yeah, that's a trade.